Goal. Whoa. Forgot about this. So my goal actually for right now... Oh, jeez, this is slippery. Forgot about that. Maybe I can't get to the top. I have so much stamina, and yet I can't get to the damn top. Alright, let's just stand here. No, 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 don't fall. Please don't fall. Alright, so I'm looking for the Castletown prison is where I want to be. That is where the next piece of the fairy armor set should be, and then there's one more which I think I have an idea. I was looking in the very wrong place yesterday. I think I have an idea of where it is. Okay, Flying Guardian. We don't really want to mess with that right now. Okay, we'll just go around here. Ooh. How could I not hit that? Well, I just wasted a bunch of arrows. Okay, it should be right up ahead. Castletown Prison. Alright, this doesn't look like much. Oh. Hello. Okay. We're gonna call that an even exchange. Was there another guardian around? Okay. Looks like I found this one really quick. Okay, perfect. And now I have to go to... Where was it? The exchange runes was the first one. The ranch ruins is where I thought it was. I think it could be West Castletown. East Castletown? Shoot. What does the riddle actually say? The riddle actually says the village next to farmland where many people once gathered. Okay, so it's next to farmland. I don't see anything that's like labeled as farmland. hate this crap. Let's see. Okay, it said there's something called the Maybe Village Ruins. But where? What? There's maybe Prairie. Oh, I'm glad I was able to pronounce that. Oh, it's right next to the ranch ruins. And that must be it. It's not on my map because I've never been there. Okay, is there something closer I can warp to? Not really. Okay, so we gotta head towards red. That was actually kind of felt like a weak drop off, but I hope that's enough. So actually was pretty excited today. Oddly excited because the Final Fantasy XII remake came out, and I was excited for Final Fantasy XII remake, but I you know, now like looking at it and remembering back at that game, I'm more and more excited. That game has a weird place because it took me 2 years to beat it. I think it was mostly because like the Wii came out like at the same time. But it's a good game. I made sure one of the things I remember is that like I wanted a PlayStation 3 in 2008. And I said I wouldn't get PlayStation 3 until I beat Final Fantasy 12. And I remember I had a launch PlayStation 2 at the time. And my PlayStation 2 died as the credits were rolling. When I say died, like, so I mean the launch PlayStation 2 had some problems with the laser. The laser would get dirty or get out of alignment. So what happened is as the credits were rolling, okay, so Obi-Wan Kenobi showed up to say the Master Trial should have been free DLC. I don't disagree, even if the Master Trial should have been paid DLC. Maybe these extra outfits that I am now searching for, maybe those should have been free or trickled out like Nintendo is doing with ARMS and did with Splatoon. But it is what it is. It's not like you can buy. I don't think you can buy this DLC separately. You just get the $20 pack and you get all of it. And if it's $20 for any more Breath of the Wild, that's fine. I mean, hopefully the dungeon is worth it.
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
All right, so Tingle's outfit is somewhere around here. Yeah, so I was reminiscing on Twitter with how ancient I am, thinking about the release of Final Fantasy XII, and a big moment of my, I guess, middle school, elementary into middle school, was when they released Final Fantasy Anthology, which had Final Fantasy V and Final Fantasy VI. Final Fantasy VI is my favorite game of all time. And they released the anthology, and it was just like, okay, so this is a nice collection of old Final Fantasy games. And Final Fantasy V came out in '92. Final Fantasy VI came out in 1994, and the Final Fantasy Anthology came out in 1999, which means when the anthology came out, there was a 5 and 7-year-old game included in there. So like there was like, oh, these ancient games are finally reviving for a quote next generation platform. Now you can play them, and you don't have to worry about bringing out your Super Nintendo or finding an old cart. And Final Fantasy XII Remake came out today, and that game is 11 years old. So, I'm feeling too young today, because, let's see. They locked something important to lore behind a paywall. That's in reference to the Master Trials. So, I've only gone through I failed the beginner one on the last one, so I haven't gone through. But is it? I mean, I assume powering up the Master Sword is a big deal. I don't know if it's unless there's some pieces of the story that you get later on. You can tell me. Just powering up the Master Sword is probably not that important. I hope that they do. They're like, okay, power up the Master Sword in this DLC, and then you're going to need that powered up Master Sword for this extra dungeon we're going to give you. That would be nice, and maybe that's how they tie it all together. I hope I'm in the right place. I did this last night too, where I was looking for the stupid treasure chest. Ah, there it is. Okay. Oh, look at it. Look at me. This is perfect. Well, I'm done. I don't know, Obi-Wan. If this isn't worth $20, then I don't know. I don't know what's worth $20. Now, if I hope you can level this thing up so it's actually usable, and you just put it on when you want to run around like a fairy boy. That's probably what you have to do. You just put it on when you want to run around like a fairy boy, and that's it. Okay. Alright, so I can probably run into the dungeon now, but why don't we do one more? We go for the Ancient Mask. Ancient Mask lies at the ruins where soldiers gathered. From there, the waters of Lake Colombo are visible. Misko's EX journal gives the location of the Ancient Mask, but where could it be? Okay, so it's somewhere near Lake Colombo, which is a good place to, let's just go head to Lake Colombo. Lake Colombo. Should be like right here. Okay, so there's the waters of Lake Colombo. Ancient Mask lies at the ruins where soldiers gathered. From there, the waters of Lake Colombo are visible. Okay, the ruins where soldiers gathered. Okay. So here is... I mean, this could be it. That's just a fort there. There's a fort right here, too. There's a chest. That's not the right one, of course. Alright, I guess I'll check. I mean, the ruins. The ruins over here better fit the description, so. Let's go take a look over here. Alright, there's something there. Oh, it's actually called Colombo Garrison. Oh, the Majora's Mask. An eerie mask passed down from ancient times. Wearing it makes it harder for certain enemies to spot you. If sold, this rare find cannot be replaced. Well, now I'm just a disaster.
Mifa's grace is ready.
Let's see. Okay, so this one's also in the ruins of Hyrule Field. Okay, armor worn by fierce phantoms, feared even by heroes, is hidden in the ruins of Hyrule Field. Find these pieces at a battleground where brave soldiers tested their skills, at ceremonial grounds where royal guards are honored, at the ruins where the soldiers of Hyrule gathered. Okay. Okay, so the first one's going to be the Hyrule Garrison. Alright, that's where soldiers gathered, at ceremonial grounds where royal guards were honored. It could be the Sacred Ground ruins. And what's... a battleground where brave souls tested their skill. It might just not be, marked right here. Alright, I'll head to the garrison and then we can figure it out from there. The garrison will hold the first piece. So I'm always I always want to look at my hero's path now. This DLC is really like focusing on it's really focusing on just creating Hyrule Field. Just exploring Hyrule Field. Alright, so I just gotta cross over here. I wish I had my horse with me. Actually, I'm always bad at horse. In this game. I'll get one, I'll ride it to one place, and then I'll leave it and just start running on foot. I think if I had my horse with me, I would definitely accomplish things a lot faster. Oh, there's a guardian in there. Okay, cool. My inventory is full, though. And I doubt that's better than anything I have. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty good. I love the guardian. Just the guardians are just nothing now. My sword lost its glow though. Okay, here we go. Let's pull it out of the ground. And what do we got? Okay, Phantom Greaves. Okay, there's our first piece. The next piece, and I just have a feeling